started to hate himself badly. So badly that there used to be black marks in his face. With the Biomed treatment, what happened is we were on the verge of losing our child. That may be the reason why, I got Talo-Sahan syndrome, which triggered I was about to lose my vision. I am Mitul. I am mother of Ashmit, who is 17-year-old in the autism spectrum. I'm also founder of Autispace. Autispace is a space for autism where we empower parents in the autism spectrum how to work with their children in the home environment by using structure and technology. So today I'm going to share my journey with Ashmit with all of you. Ashmit was born 7 years of our marriage, after 7 years of our marriage. So we were very happy. And Ashmit was named a happy child by his pediatrician because whenever he used to come and unwrapped Ashmit, he used to show a lot of movements with his legs and hands. But at that time, little information about hyperactivity we had. So Ashmit's initial feeding was really difficult. His initial motor milestone were also delayed. I remember that there was no social engaging play for Ashmit. There was no normal play with toys, which was something that we used to think about it, why it is happening like this. When he was 1 year, 5 months, he lost all the little words that he used to say. And he was diagnosed with autism when he was 1 year, 9 months. He was diagnosed with autism as well as ADHD. So for us, autism was a new word because neither from his side or our side, we had anyone in this difficulty, in this spectrum. So, but I realized that Ashmit will require me more in his initial years. So I had to quit my dream job. I was working in a multinational company, logistics company, being an MBA in logistics as a customer support head, and a place which I attend with a lot of hard work. Anyway, I quit my job. They did give me a sabbatical at that time, and but I couldn't join back. So our initial journey of therapy started through different, traffic roads of Mumbai, going through speech therapy, uh, behavior therapy, occupational therapy for Ashmit. And from the advice of the pediatricians and the therapist, we started to get pictures of Ashmit. Like the people with Ashmit used to meet, the places that Ashmit used to go, and all the objects that was surrounding him, so that everything becomes easy for him to understand. We also, as per the advice of the therapist, we started structuring our home environment by getting a swing, a trampoline, a bin bag, and also a small tabletop where Ashmit can do his work. We used to get a lot of cause and effect toys also for Ashmit. So as I was going through this, 1 year of therapies and all this, always at the back of my mind, the question of why me and my child was there. And that may be the reason why, I got Talo-Sahan syndrome, which triggered I was about to lose my vision. And timely hospitalization, medicines, and physiotherapy helped me to come out of this problem and gain my vision again. So after this incident, we thought probably a change of place will be better for him. So we moved to Bangalore from Mumbai. Moving to Bangalore, initially, Yes, Ashmit was still going to a normal school at that time, and he was going for his therapies as well. But having very little knowledge about autism, we thought probably we can cure Ashmit of the, of this disorder. So we started with Biomed treatment for Ashmit. Now, through this Biomed treatment, Ashmit had to endure a lot of difficulties in the sense that he used to love few biscuits, chips, which he was deprived of because we started with GFCF diet. We started to give him different kind of medicines throughout the day. Also, vitamin shots, HBOT, different kind of shot. In fact, we also gave him intravenous treatment. And all this treatment, with the Biomed treatment, what happened is we were on the verge of losing our child. He became so cranky that, I remember if it is dark, okay, if we put off the lights and we tell him to go to sleep, he was so afraid. Okay, so we had to at night take him for a drive. My husband used to take him for a drive so that he gets tired and go to sleep. So we reached a point where, emotionally and monetarily, we were drained out. So we stopped this treatment. And I now realize our first acceptance of autism happened when we enrolled Ashmit to a autism school, Bubbles Autism School in Bangalore. When we went to that school, with help of the principal ma'am over there, we started to make a daily routine for Ashmit, a daily structured routine for Ashmit. We also gave Ashmit different kind of activities we tried out, like sports activities. And Ashmit was very interested in sports activities. So Ashmit is someone who had a lot of motor coordination difficulties. For him, cycling was not an easy job. Okay, so thanks to that sports teacher, Ashmit learned cycling, learned badminton, learned roller skating. He was enjoying sports. We also, I remember now, Ashmit enjoyed play therapy at that time. And we also gave him music therapy so that to understand where, which therapy will interest him. So our 2 years in Bubbles went out well, and Ashmit Dhire Dhire started to unfold to us. But we had to move to Delhi at that time because my husband got transfer. Before moving to Delhi, to make the transition better, I told my husband to send me some pictures of the place where we are going to go and the new school. So I showed Ashmit in like a social story to Ashmit, and he understood. When we came to Delhi, he was able to uh, go to school. He was able to stay beautifully, in that new place, and his transition happened smoothly. Dhire Dhire, with help of a very excellent sports teacher that we got in Delhi, he learned swimming as well. And different kind of sports activities, like now he is doing inline skating, gym, yoga. And another thing I saw, because Ashmit had motor difficulties, Ashmit was never used to able to write. So I started to use technology for him. I started using computer for him to type, and then iPad for him, different educative games through iPad. So Ashmit was getting a structured routine life. And at that time, I thought, let me learn more about autism. And so I enrolled myself for a D.Ed special education specialized in ASD, which is a 2 years course. And thankfully, I was able to complete that course and learned a lot. Whatever I learned, I started to teach Ashmit through making an independent workstation, structuring his work materials, and all that. So Ashmit started to respond well. When Ashmit was 10 years old, Ashmit started to hit himself badly. So badly that there used to be black marks in his face. And he used to look for his father all the time. Whenever his father was not there, went out for some office work, he used to look for him so badly, started to hit himself so badly. So I realized, that probably somewhere he is not getting a mother he was getting that he was looking for. He was getting a teacher. So I changed my approach. I, delegated my approach. I told the teachers to work with him more. Even my help started to work with Ashmit. And I used to spend quality time with him, like maybe listening to song or playing a game or the physical activities that he like let's play basketball. So, dhire dhire, Ashmit started to, work with more teachers. But while that self-heating happened, I also realized because Ashmit is non-verbal, there are so many things that he is not able to communicate. And that may be the reason why he was so depressed at that time. So I was already working with him on communication in iPad. I got PEC's Picture Extend Communication System 4 in iPad, and we were communicating through that. But it was not enough because the pragmatic of communication has so many things. He was not able to say his emotions. He was not able to do socialization. He was not able to say, I miss my father. So I learned about this Avaz. Avaz is a high-tech language building AAC, again, augmentative and alternative communication system. So I enrolled myself for Avaz. And that was the first batch of Avaz professionals. And we got a very good teacher who taught us. And I started using Avaz with Ashmit. So Ashmit learned, you know, to express himself better with everyone, not only with me, using Avaz. Whatever he want throughout the day, he was able to say using Avaz. In fact, he also started to say like, I'm happy, I'm sad, I'm angry, using Avaz. He also started to socialize more. Like on calls with his grandparents, he used to use Avaz to talk, wish them maybe their anniversary. Okay, so he started to socialize more using Avaz. So Avaz has given a voice to Ashmit, and he now know that I am being heard. And this given him a so much of self confidence that धीरे धीरे उसका जो behavior था वो चला गया. So now that Ashmit, has settled down well and, was doing better with others, I thought maybe let's work with other children. So 8 years back, I joined as a voluntary iPad teacher in Tamanna. And after doing my D.Ed course, I was working as a lecturer in Tamanna, in the Tamanna Teacher Training Cell. And I started to give personal sessions, therapy sessions to my students. It becomes so, like the students were so much that I had to, start with Autispace in 2023. So in Autispace, what we give is what made my son happy, all those things that uh, my son needs my support, like, structure, like using the computer, like using the iPad, okay, like using communicating. So we in Autispace, we provide all those services to our special needs children. So now Ashmit is a happy teenager boy who has a full day schedule, who goes to school very happy, who participates in sports events from school in Special Olympic Bharat, all the events he participates. And he does a lot of vocational work from school. So starting from beading, block printing, rakhi making, diya making, and whatnot. They have a lot of list of vocational works. He loves to do all that. He loves to go to vacations. When he comes back from vacation, he makes a PPT on that with those pictures. So he is able to create his moments. He has a unique bonding with his father. And He loves to be with his brother because he knows that he is my friend. He looks forward to his extended family, his grandparents. Whenever we go to Kolkata, he's very happy. He knows I'm going to get treated with different kind of food, specialized Bengali foods. So now Ashmit has a full-fledged life. And my learning, like Ashmit has made me a completely different person. I was only a successful professional. From that, now I have a purpose to life. Now I want to reach out to those special children who needs my help, reach out to all those parents who need my help. And definitely, I would like to thank a lot of people during this journey, like his principal, teachers of both the school, Bubbles and Tamanna, his sports teacher, his class teachers. They were so supportive. Because of them, Ashmit was able to go through all the difficulties that he had and have a normal life now. I would also like to thank his helps, the shadow that he used to have for a long time, 8 years. And definitely, I would like to thank Josh Talk for giving me this opportunity. I think this is a platform that is required for everyone like us, because there are so many parents out there whose children are diagnosed with autism. They're clueless what to do. So they get some kind of hope. So I really want to thank Josh Talk. They are doing a wonderful job. Please continue like this. Thank you.
Hello everyone. I'm so happy that Josh Talks has brought this channel out where we can hear the stories of the incredible mothers and fathers of autistic children. I had somebody in my own family who was autistic. If you are the parent of a young child who has autism, please share your information with Josh Talks in the form below. This will help Josh Talks better understand the problems that you face and the content that needs to be created. Your information will be kept confidential. Only a few members of the team will have access to this data who will call you to have a short conversation with you.